Okay guys, I am back. Let the Fire Emblem commence. So, a few things about this chapter. First of all, this is the first time that the song Crimean Army Sortie, aka Crimea Marches, I don't know the exact name, since I think it's changed from version to version, but this song was actually featured in Brawl. I think it was the only, well no, not the only one. I just forgot that, what is it? The Black Knight theme was also in Brawl. And then also Power Hungry Fool, of course. But, yeah, this is another, song that's also in, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Although, in my opinion, it's not a very good song. It's okay, but it plays... For one, it just plays all the time, and like every chapter from here to I think the last chapter, this song actually plays in every single chapter, just simply because you're controlling the Crimean army now. But yeah, it plays like in almost every chapter from now on, and it's just not that exciting of a song. It's okay, but it's not my favorite song to listen to. And just from the fact that it's 6 minutes, it just doesn't seem like a very good song at all. But yeah, just a random trivia for you guys, especially for those who like Brawl, I guess. So yeah, that's my trivia for the video. There was something else I wanted to mention as well. I kind of forgot what it was, though. It'll come to me in a second, probably, though. Let's see. What did I want to mention? I'm trying to think of that right now. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and talk about Shinon in this chapter. Shinon has a very strange way of recruiting him. Like, there's a very strange method you have to go through in order to recruit Shinon. Mostly because you actually have to kill him. Or not really kill him, but like defeat his unit. Which, you know, you find kind of weird because usually when you defeat a unit, they die forever in the game and you can't get them back. But in this one, you do actually have to defeat them. But there are certain conditions they have to follow in order to unlock him. First of all, you have to talk to him with one of your characters. Thankfully, we do have the right character on the map right now. Some of you who've played this game, it's kind of obvious who it is. For those who haven't played this game and who haven't figured it out from the clues, you might find it kind of a shock of who you have to talk to him with. But, yeah, that's basically what you have to do. And then once you do that, you have to actually finish off Shinon with Ike. So, you have to talk to him with one of your characters. I won't say who. I'll let you guys be surprised by that certain someone. And then also, as I said, you need to finish him off with Ike afterwards. Now, that's just what I was told when I first did this game. So I'm unsure if there's an alternate method to recruiting him. If that's the only way to recruit him, I have no idea for sure. But if anyone knows for certain and they want to confirm that, go ahead. But I'm pretty sure it's the method I described already. But again, we'll go over that later on. Okay, so back to the chapter. As you can see, I'm moving rather slowly, just because I haven't played this game in a while, and I was unsure if you know, there were going to be any big ambushes in this chapter, and to be honest, there actually weren't. That's basically tells you how long I haven't played this game for, because I don't really remember very much about what reinforcements come, and when they come, where they come from, and just stuff like that. Really, this battle is kind of just pathetically easy. I mean, you'd expect a fort like this to be heavily guarded, and near the end it does get kind of challenging with all the reinforcements from the north, but still, it's just not very difficult at all. I was rather disappointed with how this chapter turned out. just because I think it could be more than it could be, or more than it is in this regard. I suppose it's probably a lot harder in hard mode, but still, like, there's not really that much you can really do with this. Unless you want to make those sages ridiculously powerful, and to the point where they can actually double the enemies, or, I mean, your allies. That would be terrible. Just imagine trying to deal with that. Dealing with sages that can not only attack you from afar, but can also double you. That's just insane, but oh well, I'll stop blabbering on about that, I guess. Okay, so for this chapter, I'm unsure of how many videos it will take me to finish this chapter up. I recorded 2 18-minute segments, followed by a 14-minute segment, which is about, I think, 50 minutes, so I'd say about probably 5 videos. 4 videos of the actual battle, maybe a little bit of cutscene at the end of the 4th battle, and then the rest of it just the cutscene before chapter 19. So yeah, that's how the rest of this chapter, or this set of videos, will be structured, I believe. I'm going to try to go to 11 minutes every time, but if it reaches a point to where, I wouldn't say it's really inefficient, but to a point like if it's going through a conversation between another character, or if it's in the middle of an important level up, or in the middle of an attack for that matter, I'm probably gonna like end it a little bit before that if it reaches the 11-minute mark. But if it, like, yeah, that's pretty much how I'll structure it though. For the most part though, all these videos should be around 11 minutes. Normally I would just make it like 8 minutes or something, and then just like, you know, make it the same amount of length of time in the videos for every video that I upload that day, but so now since I'm doing the whole chapter in one day, I can kind of expand a little more on that and make the videos a little bit longer. That might work out for the best. Okay, in that first treasure chest, we found a Recover staff. Recover is a much more powerful version of the Min staff. I believe it restores all of a unit's HP, no matter how much they've lost. So that's a very good staff. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it is very useful if, like, I don't know, if you have a unit at 1 HP or something and your healer just happens to be right next to him. But in my opinion, I still think the Fortify staff is one of the better staffs of the game. But we'll see what a Fortify staff does later on. Right now, we're just trying to focus on getting through this little fortress. I gotta say, though, the fortress for this chapter is kind of structured very weirdly. It's like a giant snake. And, like, it would seem more efficient to just make it like one giant square and, you know, keep the entrance and exits where they are, but I don't know, I guess they wanted to make it a little challenging and a little more bizarre than it normally would be, just to throw the enemies off track. Also, I also raised Rice's level to level 20, so in about, I don't know, I'd say about 5 more staff uses of Rice, he'll actually class up to his second class, which is a bishop, which means he can use light magic. I don't think we really have any, well, I guess we have 2 light magic tomes right now, but I don't think Rice can actually hold any of them, just because I think he starts at E, and the E level for light magic, which means he should only be able to wield the light spell, the spell just known as light. I don't know if he can hold Nosferatu yet, or he can hold the other one. I don't remember what the other one was, sorry. We'll find out later on. So we might need to do a little work with Rise as far as his light magic is concerned, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't level up his light magic very high in this game, because generally I think the staff users are a little more important than the actual magic users, just so you have someone to, you know, heal your units if they get low on HP. And Rise is usually a good person to do that with, since he'll always have a high rank in staves no matter what. So he should be able to wield all the big staves on his own. And then, of course, you also have Mist, who can do the same thing. Which unit's better? I don't know. It kind of depends on your tastes. Some people say Rise is the better unit, but I wouldn't really rule out Mist. She has some surprising stats, and she's definitely faster than Rise. She probably takes less hits, though. I mean, she could probably take less hits before she dies, but I don't think you'll really have to worry about her dying, though. But I'm coming to the end of this video, so I have to pause the video and get started on the next one. This is SlimKirby. See you in the next video, guys. Later.